In the Yoga Vasishta, the great sage speaks with astonishing boldness. He does not console us with comforting ideas of fate or destiny. Instead, he places the entire responsibility and the entire freedom squarely in our own hands. According to this ancient teaching, nothing meaningful in life happens by chance, grace alone, or blind destiny. Everything is shaped directly and indirectly by self-effort. In this video, let us reflect deeply on this powerful teaching, the importance of self-effort in overcoming bondage and attaining wisdom. Before we begin, one subtle point must be clearly understood. Effort is required only to overcome bondage and ignorance. Liberation itself does not require effort because it is already our true nature. Effort is needed not to create freedom, but to remove the false notions that conceal it. With this clarity, let us turn to the teaching of the Yoga Vasishta. Sage Vasishta begins with a simple but uncompromising statement. Whatever is attained in this world is attained through self-effort. Whether it is knowledge or ignorance, bondage or freedom, peace or restlessness, nothing appears without effort. When we attribute our failures to fate or wait passively for circumstances to change, we slowly surrender our own power. Yoga Vasishta warns us clearly. Laziness disguised as philosophy becomes the greatest obstacle on the path. To believe nothing can be done is itself an action that strengthens inertia and suffering. The sage says, fate is none other than self-effort of a past incarnation. There is constant conflict between these two forces, self-effort of the past and that of the present. That which is more powerful triumphs. One force represents past tendencies, habits, and conditioning. The other represents present self-effort. Whichever is stronger wins. Past actions are not a prison sentence. They are only forces, not verdicts. If past tendencies seem powerful, it only means present effort has not yet become stronger. The teaching is clear and hopeful. What was created by effort in the past can be undone by effort in the present. Yoga Vasishta goes even further. It declares that what people call fate or destiny is nothing more than a fiction invented by the ignorant. There is no independent force called fate controlling our lives. What we experience as destiny is simply the momentum of our own past thoughts, choices, and actions. When this truth is not understood, people surrender responsibility and call it spirituality. But Vasishtha is relentless in his clarity. To blame fate is to misunderstand life itself. Perhaps the most essential teaching of Yoga Vasishtha is this. Not even a god nor a guru can liberate a person without their own intense self-effort. A guru can point the way, a scripture can illuminate the path, grace can support, but walking the path, that can be done only by the seeker. Liberation is not gifted, it is realized. The mind, bound by its own habits and identifications, can be conquered only by the same mind through persistent, conscious effort. Yoga Vasishtha does not define self-effort as mere struggle or ambition. True self-effort means turning the mind towards wisdom, reflecting deeply on scriptural teachings, seeking the company of the wise, questioning false assumptions again and again, persistently returning to clarity when the mind wanders. This effort leads to not exhaustion, but to inner stability and lasting peace. Eventually, effort matures into effortlessness, but only after ignorance is weakened. Yoga Vasishtha leaves us with no room for excuses and no room for despair. Your bondage was shaped by effort. Your freedom will be shaped by effort. Not tomorrow, not by fate, not by waiting, but now, through conscious, intelligent self-effort. When the seeker stops waiting for destiny to change and begins changing their direction of effort, destiny quietly dissolves.